So when you're talking about farming in Valley Center, you have to talk about the Staley Farm. And here to tell me all about it is Noel Staley, the latest in the line of farmers here, long line of farmers here. So tell me about the farm here.
Well, the farm is in Valley Center because of housing. My dad was a farmer in Anaheim, and as we know, there's not a lot of farms left in Anaheim near Disneyland, and that's right where he farmed. And he was a chicken farmer at the time. So as housing goes, chickens don't, so they stink. So he moved his farm here to Valley Center. Back in 1962, he purchased the land. He moved here in '64, and we've been farming here ever since.
So tell me, how did the idea for the markets come about? The stores.
So the farmers markets have been something that we've been in for going back to the 80s. We thought of an everyday farmers market was what our first concept was. So these are some of our heirloom tomatoes, and with tomatoes you don't want to necessarily have them in a cooler. So our plan here is we bring them in, we put them in the cooler, we pull the heat out of them from the day, then they'll just go into one of our storage spaces. There's an old building behind me that was a chicken feed bin, and the bottom of it was built out of concrete block. So it stays at a nice about 60 degrees, which is perfect for storing tomatoes. So these are some Balenches that came in last night. Got them nice and cold, so now they're ready to go up on the packing line. Probably won't pack today, we'll probably pack a lot tomorrow. We're getting ready for our weekend farmers markets. We've got store deliveries tomorrow.
So is there nothing you don't grow? I mean, you grow everything. Lime.
Yeah, it's easier sometimes to say what I don't grow than what I do grow. So we're down to the last of the limes. These are pretty nice and green, but as we saw outside, there's some real yellow boxes out there, which is the majority of what we're getting off the trees right now.
And so the Staley family doesn't just sell their produce at farmers markets, they actually built their own markets. Let's go check it out. Come on. Hey, Noel, long time no see.
Yeah.
There's the avocados.
So this is how they look when you get them at the store.
Fresh from the farm.
Yeah.
So tell me about some of the produce you have here.
So everything, like I said, at the farm, we start local, and we start with our farm, and then neighbors. Here we have Archie's Acres basil right here. That's one of my neighbors. So and a great story and a great program that they're doing there.
Absolutely.
A lot of the mushrooms come from Mountain Meadow Mushroom Farm, which is another local.
Oh yeah, you know that.
So there's always offshore. We can always go get it.
Yeah.
But we try to start local and then move out from there.
And now we're with another member of the family. This is Stella, Noel's wife, very talented wife, who tell us what you do here.
I run our kitchen here at our Kensington location. And we are a farm-to-table kitchen, so we take everything from our farm or other local farms in San Diego. We get our produce all organic, and we bring that into our produce department. We take that produce and we bring it into the kitchen, and we create whatever we kind of do on the fly, and then we have our standard menu.
Okay.
So we will get product in, let's say corn. We turned that into a corn salad last week.
So what do we have here? Oh my goodness.
So this is two very great things.
Yes.
Because our season for strawberries is short, and we try to utilize all the berries that we get in our store. So this is our spinach salad.
Wow.
So we do some organic quinoa. We have our organic strawberries, our organic blueberries, our feta cheese, and our spinach salad with our roasted walnuts.
So we've got to try the bacon. We've heard about the bacon. We've heard the legend of the bacon here. So I must try if I may.
Absolutely. It is.
And again, this is a lot of TLC goes into this bacon.
It does. It does.
Oh my. That's the most flavorful piece of bacon I think I've ever had in my life. That is so amazing.
It is one of those that you just can't say no to a second piece, so we'll have to send you home with a second piece.
The idea behind the store was just getting an everyday produce stand, an everyday farmer's market, and then we found that if you went that route, could you actually afford to hire someone to be there every day?
So in our juice bar, we have our local kale from B-Wise, we have our romaine lettuce, we have our celery. All of these items come from our produce department.
Oh wow.
This is 100% organic juice bar. So everything in here is organic, and we're taking it from, we're not going to a store outside, we're going to our own store. So when we need something, we're going shopping in our produce department and coming over here, and we're using our NutriFaster to make these juices. We try to recategorize what people consider local. There's a very big local movement, and that local seems to be extended out beyond the 40, 50 miles that we think is San Diego County. We try to really focus on San Diego County.
How many farmers own their own supermarket?
I honestly don't know how many. I mean, we're all crazy.
I was
We're
going to
in
say either
farming.
you're crazy or you're a genius. One of the two.
Well, hopefully someday I'll be a genius, but right now we're still paying bills.
So give it time. Give it time.